Respectfully, it's 2025. What are you waiting for? As you know, it is no longer the start of the new year.
Really?
But why should that keep you from starting that thing? You know, that thing. Everybody has that dream in their heart they've been wanting to start, maybe for years now. Maybe it's a book they've always wanted to write, a YouTube channel they've always wanted to start, a sport they've always wanted to join, a trip they've always wanted to take, a business they've always wanted to start. Everybody's got that thing. And over the course of the video, I'm going to get you to answer for yourself the question, what are you waiting for? You have a dream, a goal, a project that you want to do, but you just haven't started it yet. There is a 99% chance that by the end of this video, whatever the answer to that question is, will no longer be a valid excuse for you to not take action on that project. So keep watching. Maybe by the end of the video, you'll prove me wrong. I'm willing to be wrong, but I'm not. So I want you to think about it, all right? What are you waiting for? You have this dream, this goal, this project. You haven't started it yet. Why not? There's an 87.5% chance, I don't really know that, by the way, I just made it up, that you answered something along the lines of, it's not the right time, I have too much going on, I'm too busy, XYZ circumstance is going on right now, I'm dealing with XYZ. When these things change, or when it's the right time, then I'll start. If that wasn't your answer, keep watching, I'll get to you too. But for those of you whose answer was something along those lines, congratulations, you're correct. It's not the perfect time to start. You are so busy. You've got so much going on in your life right now. You're dealing with so much. It's not the perfect time to start. But there will never be a perfect time to start. Everyone is dealing with situations.
Really?
And I know it sounds like I'm dismissing yours. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. A farmer who waits for the perfect weather will never sow seeds. There will never be enough time. You have to make time. You have to prioritize. You have to say no to the good things in order to have time to say yes to the great things. Your dream. You're always going to be busy. Things are always going to be going on in your personal, maybe your family life. You might be dealing with an incurable disease. I was. We are promised tribulations in this life. That is a fact. There will never be a single time in your life where everything is 100% perfect. So if you wait for that moment, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. Life is going to have struggles. You're going to be busy. All of those things are true, and they're going to be true whether you work on that project of yours or not. So you might as well work on that project anyways. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking because I can read your mind from the other side of the screen. I know you don't think I can, but I actually can. Don't take that seriously. Okay, this is you right now. This is you.
Easy for you to say, Maddie. You don't know what I'm going through right now.
Maybe not. Let me tell you about what I went through. Several years ago, I was suffering with an illness so severe, I didn't do school. I didn't go hang out with my friends. I didn't do any of my many hobbies. I basically stayed in my house sitting on the couch all day because the suffering was that great. Month after month after month after month went by of me watching my life pass by before my eyes, just wasting away on my couch because all I knew every day was the amount of suffering that I was experiencing. And I thought the exact same thing that you're likely thinking. I will get back to my dreams and my goals when I feel better. When XYZ circumstances change, then I'll do my dream / goal / project. So I waited for that. I waited for circumstances to change. They didn't. And so here I was, 17 years old, 2 years behind in school, sitting on the couch, on my phone all day, waiting for circumstances to change, watching my life pass me by. But God helped me realize I had to take action. So I did. I did my schoolwork with tears running down my face. I started working on my passion project. And when my dad saw me, I obviously looked exactly how I felt because he said, no one is going to know how much this project cost you, are they? I knew that I had to get back to living my life, and that included working on my projects, my dreams, my goals, but I didn't realize why until later when I finally came to the knowledge of what I'm now sharing with you. Everyone is going through things. If it wasn't XYZ circumstance, it would be ABC circumstance. If you wait for XYZ circumstance to change before you go after those God-given dreams in your heart, you will get to the end of your life and you will die still waiting. This is you right now. This is you right now.
Maddie, that's actually not as bad as my situation.
A couple weeks ago, my best friend received news that her childhood best friend was killed on impact by a drunk driver at 21 years old. Do you know what she did the next day? She went to work. You know what she did that afternoon? Agreed to do a week-long favor for a friend. You know what she did that night? Serve in my church's kids ministry. You know what she did that morning? Wake up at 4 a.m. to fulfill that favor for her friend. You know what she did later that day? She went out for her very first time doing door-to-door sales all by herself and closed the sale that exact same day, which is absolutely unheard of for your first day door knocking. How many of y'all think she felt like doing that? How about my pastor, whose 18-year-old daughter died in his arms on Christmas Day of an incurable lung disease? You know where he was that next Sunday? Church, doing what he's called to do, because he's a pastor. Okay, let me tell y'all, let me tell y'all what you're doing by letting circumstances dictate your actions, okay? Let me tell y'all. You are putting a higher value on XYZ circumstance than you do on your deepest dream. You know what happened after I pushed through all the suffering that I was going through and I worked on those things important to me? I wrote an 83,000-word historical novel. I redesigned and relaunched my entire brand and website, landed an amazing brand deal, hosted a sponsored giveaway, got the lead role in my senior musical my last semester of high school, won prom queen, graduated a year of an intensive specialized program from a private university with a 4.0 GPA because I didn't let the circumstances going on in my life keep me from doing what I felt called to do. Don't wait. Just start, no matter the circumstance, no matter what's going on. I promise you, you'll be so glad you did. Everyone is dealing with something. Might as well deal with something while pursuing your dreams. You don't have to go pedal to the metal, but at least start going. Don't make my same mistake. Don't sacrifice your dreams on the altar of waiting for the perfect moment. That will never come because life isn't perfect. Moving on, if you were not part of the 87.5% of people who had the previous answer, chances are you have this answer, and it's that I don't have it figured out. I don't know where to begin. I need to spend more time planning. I gotta have XYZ things in place before I can start. I can, You're procrastinating. Planning is good. Taking action is better. 1 hour of doing something is better than 10 hours of thinking and pondering and strategizing, because none of that is gonna produce something like taking action will. An inch of movement toward your goals is better than a mile of intention, because intention will not move the car forward. Getting in, turning the car on, putting your foot on the pedal takes the car forward.
But Maddie, no, you don't understand. Like, I need to have a good plan. Like, I need to have it figured out.
Nope. No, you don't. You actually don't. Success is connected with action. The most successful people are always moving and always taking action. Do they make mistakes? Yeah, but they keep moving. And in doing so, they run laps around everybody, sitting on the couch, thinking when they're gonna start that project. You don't need a perfect plan. If you need a plan, but you have to stop planning at some point. If you're waiting until your plan is perfect, again, you'll be waiting forever because you're not gonna have a perfect plan. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time. You can start wherever you are with whatever you have. However you feel, start uncertain, start scared, start broke, start tired, start unmotivated, start unsupported. Just start. Your ducks don't get in a row until you start moving. You can talk about it all you want. You can plan about it all you want. You can think and strategize and nitpick your schedule all you want, but you're not making any progress until you start taking action. But Maddie, what if I fail?
Oh, no.
What if I make a mistake?
Oh,
what if
boy.
I go the wrong way? What if
Holy
I'm
moly.
doing the wrong thing?
Oh,
What if Okay, well, you won't know until you start taking action. The perfect plan won't prevent any of that, because a perfect plan doesn't exist, because life is unexpected. If you have to have every single thing figured out and planned out in perfect detail before you actually start, that was your dream. I kissed it goodbye. You're going to lose to someone who's willing to start with imperfect action and figure it out as they go. God can't direct a parked car. Planning good, action better. If you're still with me at this point in the video, thanks. It is extremely unlikely that I have not debunked your reason for why you haven't started your goal, your dream, your project. But if for whatever reason I didn't, here's my third attempt. Okay, this is you with your third most likely excuse, okay? Maddie, I just don't feel like it. Oh, I'm sorry. You're in the wrong place. This is not a therapy session. I didn't ask how you felt. If I can get you to have the revelation, the enlightenment, if I can get you to just open all 7 of your chakras right now, okay? Don't do that. And just get you to separate yourself from the idea that you have to feel a certain way to do a certain thing. Are you seeing a pattern in all 3 of these reasons? If you're pointing to XYZ circumstance as something that keeps you from taking action on your God-given dream, it's not a valid reason. Here's the really good news. A certain emotional state is not required for you to take an action toward that project. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to feel confident. You might be terrified. Do it terrified. Feelings are irrelevant to taking action. You might be tired. Do it tired. Do it heartbroken. I've had to do that. And you know what? Working on my dreams and my goals actually helped me feel a lot better. It actually changed the emotional state that I was in before I started taking action. I didn't feel like filming this video. Oh! I procrastinated 2 hours. I just recently got released from my 2nd surgery of the year. My entire house is a wreck. I have no clean laundry. I spent 26 days straight either lying in a hospital bed or sitting on my couch because of crap I had to get surgery for. Right before I started putting a little bit of makeup on, my mind was racing with the horrible things people have said about me, not knowing that I could read them. Do you think I felt like doing this? No. Did I feel like working on my dreams with debilitating illness that took years away from my life? No, I didn't feel like it. I felt like going back to bed, curling into a ball, and bawling my eyes out for the 100th time. Do you think my best friend, miserably grieving, felt like going out, knocking doors with door-to-door sales? No, but she did it anyway, because you don't have to feel a certain way to do a certain action. Do it however you are currently feeling. I have likely debunked everybody's reason for why they have not started that project that is important to them. If you still have a remaining reason, I would genuinely love to hear it. Comment section open. I think the only valid reason you could possibly give is if you heard the audible voice of God tell you,
don't do that.
Until then, if God put that God-given dream in your heart and you have not been warned by the Lord himself to not take action on it, then this is your year, this is your month, this is your week, and today is your day to just start. It is exactly that kind of action taken no matter the circumstances, physical, mental, emotional, that will move you toward your dreams. God blesses the work of your hands, not the seat of your pants. Stop waiting for the perfect time that will never come. Stop waiting to feel a certain way. Stop waiting for the ideal circumstances. Stop thinking, planning, pondering, strategizing endlessly. Just start. Start where you are, how you feel, with what you have, on that God-given dream, and God will make a way. Taking action on your dreams will not 100% guarantee that they happen, but not taking action will 100% guarantee that they won't. You can do it. You just have to actually start doing it. So what'll it be? Will you end the year with memories of all the things you did, or with the same old dreams of all the things you wanted to do but never did?